Hi friends, so today we're going to do a craft called paper mache. Has anybody done paper mache before? Well, if you haven't, I'm going to show you how to do it today. So you need to have a few materials. You need some flour and you need some salt and some water. So you want to have the same amount of flour and water. So you see how my flour and water is the same amount? First I'm going to pour the flour into the container. And then I'm going to pour the water into the container, kind of like how you help your family make cookies or muffins. And you're going to mix that up and keep mixing and keep mixing and keep mixing until it looks kind of like this, like a paste, sort of like our school glue, but it looks a little yellowy or off-white. And you want to try to get as many of those lumps out as possible. So using a fork is better because that helps get out the lumps. And after you get it, parents, you want to put a little bit of salt in there because when you use flour instead of glue, sometimes it can get a little moldy. Your project cannot do so well afterwards. So putting that salt in there is an extra measure of caution. So we're going to do it two different things. Now traditionally, you do paper mache with a balloon. So I've got a nice orange balloon here, and we are going to cut some strips. So you're going to get out some scissors and get some newspaper. Most of the bodegas and places like that have newspapers outside. Anything will do. And you're going to cut strips just like this. So you want to have a strip kind of like this size, okay? So Miss Kate has already done a lot of strips here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in like this, and that's super lumpy, right? So here's what you got to do. Once you've gotten it in there, you want to hold it up with your finger, your pointer finger and your thumb, and take the other pointer finger and thumb and wring it out just like that. Just like you're wringing out your clothes or your wet raincoat. Then I'm going to pick back up my balloon and I'm going to stick it on. And you're going to smooth it out just like that. And you're going to do another one. Just get it all in there and then smooth it out. And then put this down. And you're going to wrap the entire balloon. Cover the whole area except for that bottom top, the tie. And the tie, once you've covered the whole balloon, you could hang this from somewhere and let the whole thing dry. Now, if you don't want to use a balloon or you don't have a balloon, you can also do something plastic. So I'm using this nice water bottle that we can recycle. So go look in your recycling again for some art projects. Same thing. Dip this out and then you're going to wrap it around. Now, if you use a water bottle like this, once we've wrapped it all up, it could be a real nifty little rocket or a car or anything you could think of. It's a nice shape. So you see how Miss Kate's hands are pretty messy? Every once in a while, you're going to want to take a paper towel or a hand towel and wipe your hands so you don't have so much of that on there, because it's not going to dry very well if you've got extra on there. So now let's pretend that our balloon and our water bottle are completely covered and they are dry. You want to give it about 24 hours to dry, so a whole day. Then when they're dry, the balloon can be popped on the inside and you'll have this really cool sphere of paper mache. And that could be by itself. You could play with it. You could turn it into a ball, or you could paint it. You could use markers. It will be dry, so you'll be able to use any kind of art material on it. Same thing with your water bottle. You will also be able to draw on it. Now the water bottle, you can't pop on the inside and get rid of it, so it'll still be on the inside, but you might be able to scrunch it a little bit and pull it away. If it doesn't work, that's okay. Remember, it's recycling and we're just playing. So if you'd like to do this project, these are the things you need, and let me see how you did. Okay, thank you. Bye.